This man shows up at the hotel to pick up his wife, only to unexpectedly run into his ex-wife who abandoned him. His ex even reaches out her hand to greet him. Sang-eun, standing beside him, sees her husband's stone-cold expression. The ex awkwardly drops her hand and suggests they all grab drinks together, but Jiho ignores her completely. Instead, he takes Sang-eun's hand and walks straight out, leaving his ex standing there alone, totally lost. The atmosphere in the car is kind of awkward. Ever since Jiho drunkenly confessed his true feelings last time, Sang-eun's been over the moon. Turns out the guy she's been crushing on likes her back, but when he's sober, he's a total relationship rookie. To figure out how Sang-eun really feels about him, he invites her to his boss's family gathering. He wanted to impress the woman he likes, but instead he becomes everyone's punchline. Luckily, Sang-eun's great at golf and saves face for him as her husband. Jiho's also really thoughtful. When turning corners, he shields Sang-eun with his hand and covers her legs with a blanket to prevent any wardrobe malfunctions. When Sang-eun goes to retrieve the ball, Jiho immediately rushes over and tells her to stay put. During a break, he notices her rubbing her back and quietly gives her a lumbar support patch. Sang-eun's deeply touched by this. Their employer-employee arrangement is slowly turning into something more. Meanwhile, Hae-jin's mother suddenly shows up. She wants to see what kind of woman her celebrity son's dating. He turned down even a marriage alliance with a wealthy heiress. How's he supposed to compete with his half-brother for the family fortune like this? But Hae-jin has zero interest in money, which drives his mother up the wall. She's determined to find this woman. She tries to get information about the girlfriend from her son's assistant. The assistant says he's only seen her a few times. Then Sang-eun shows up, dressed like a total housewife. The lady is absolutely stunned. She steps in front of Sang-eun, blocking her path, and looks her up and down. She can't believe her son's taste is this unique. She shakes her head in disbelief, but still invites Sang-eun out for tea and a chat. So they head to a fancy restaurant nearby. The lady deliberately hands Sang-eun a menu entirely in French, obviously trying to make her feel out of her depth. But Sang-eun, who speaks 8 languages fluently, doesn't show off. Out of respect, she tells the lady to order whatever she'd like. But before they even finish their tea, the lady kicks Sang-eun out. She can't stand sitting with this poor woman any longer. However, the lady's assistant doesn't see it that way. Earlier, when the waiter almost brought the wrong tea, Sang-eun quietly tapped the table to give them a hint, proving she could read the French menu. Plus, she understood the French conversation at the next table and glanced at the art piece they were discussing. Hearing all this, the lady finally catches on. She suddenly realizes this woman looks familiar, so she calls her son and says she's going to investigate Sang-eun's background. To her surprise, Hae-jin warns his mother that if she acts on her own, he'll cut off their mother-son relationship for good.